Battery exhausted off the rip chat. Hey, laptop definitely is charged up though. Damn. Off the intro. We about to get back up here, but we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. Cause second day of free agency has not been that good. We back up there, Chad. We back up there, Chad. Ooh, wait, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Shannon Sharp. I'm not Ocho. Sometimes this shit just is dumb. Okay, let me sit up because I got a lot of stuff on my head today. I got a lot of stuff in my head. Babe, check the channel, check the chat, see my mic, right. Okay, share my screen. The second day of free agency, honestly, boys, it ain't been that great. We got a safety. We do get Will Harris. Might give us. It seems like my bro. He's a hard hit. It seems like Brody. It seems like Brody could be a hard hitter. I mean, god damn. How I don't know Buddy's stats. We're gonna look into the stats. We're gonna look if Buddy is actually decent. The Saints just got Justin Reed though. I'm kind of pissed. Giants get Javon Harlan. I'm kind of pissed. I don't know this week. I mean, this day in free agency, the third day, second day, wherever you want to put it, has not been that great for us. I'm sorry. It's a lot of guys coming off the board that I thought, we might have had a shot at. We losing motherfuckers to the Giants. If we was going to add a safety, add Justin Reed. He signed to the Saints, add Javon Harlan. He just got added to the Giants. But I'm going to give my guy Will Harris, I'm going to give him a shot. Jeremy Chin out of there. You know how sad we were about that. You was in the stream 2-3 streams ago. Appreciate you for joining in the chat. Hey, we know that feeling, man. Jeremy Chin was a loss, but this guy looks like he might be a reincarnated Jeremy. He might be a reincarnated Jeremy. Boom. I've only seen this highlight. I'm not gonna lie. I've only seen a couple of his highlights. I haven't sat down and watched him, but we're gonna look up our boy, Will Harris. Let's go stats. ESPN chat. Chat. Let's go ESPN. See what my boy looking like. Let's go player football focus too. We're gonna see what this guy is ranked amongst safeties. 1 interception, 54 solo tackles, so he's a tackling type of guy. We also gonna compare him to Jeremy Chin last year. So let's go Jeremy Chin. We're gonna put that in this tab. So we're gonna have the numbers. We're gonna go through the numbers of Will Harris. What the fuck has he even been doing? Is he actually good? Is he 6'1"? Tall. Jeremy Chin was pretty tall. Let's go over here. Jeremy Chin at 6'3", 6'1", 220. He 206, you know what I'm saying? A little bit down, but we straight. 54 solo tackles. Let's see how much my guy Chin had. 73. So my boy 73 for Jeremy Chin is hella tackles. That's not good. That means the running backs been getting after it. 73 tackles for Jeremy Chin. Holy shit. But we moving on, man. We moving on from Jeremy. We got Will Harris. Spent some time with Detroit. You know how Detroit became good on the 2023 team. That defense was good. He goes to New Orleans and puts up 54 tackles, 74 total tackles. So that's almost a career high, except in 2021 in Detroit when he had 93. So the man is definitely in the running game. He can get a couple tackles. The interceptions aren't there. I'm not going to lie. The interceptions aren't there. Only 3 in his league, but it's hard to get interceptions. That shit is not easy. I played defense before. That shit is way harder. Okay. Terry McLaurin, let's go. We got a safety. Tequila. That's my dog. Shout out Tequila in the chat. Too expensive on Tunsil. Tunsil's a big guy. We need some old linemen up there. We're going to go through the recap. We're going to go through the Tunsil. What is this free agency rank amongst your top ones? This has to be the best still. What is up, everyone? Shout out Awesomeness in the chat. The real ones in the chat. If you are new to the channel, hit that like, comment, subscribe. We on here almost every day. We've been on this through free agency. We've been on this type of track. But Will Harris now on the Washington Commanders. We lost out on Jeremy Chin. So who are we getting? He plays 860 snaps. His coverage grade is low, so maybe this is a tackle guy. I don't know if he adds somebody else. I'm not as hyped up as a lot of people or a lot of maybe other Commanders fans are. Like, I just feel like we lost out. We have top 3 in cap space. We're not spending top 3 in cap space money. I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling it. Tunsil trade was like that. I'm not gonna lie. The Tunsil trade was like that. We need somebody to block for JD5, Debo. We made moves. So we've already done things. But other than us trading picks, we really haven't signed anybody in free agency instead of Javon Kinlaw. We haven't added really nobody major for real to the team with the money that we've got. You know what I'm saying? We haven't broke the bank. Maybe you don't want to break the bank. Maybe it's something they're doing down the line. Maybe they holding it for Hawkinson. Trey Hendrickson, if they bring him in. But Will Harris is a guy that we have re-signed. Next, we got Jeremy McNichols. He re-signs with the Washington Commanders. Might be on down here on the feed somewhere. But yeah, we got a guy in Will Harris. 29 years old, Will Harris is, for the free agent safety that we just got. 6-year veteran, 5 years in Detroit. 13 starts for Saints last year, can play all over secondary. So Debo and those guys back there, they were definitely balling. So maybe he's a good DB, and we can get some work out of him. Hopefully we can get some work out of him. Because woo-wee. Let's see what Ian Pat McAfee and them talking.
I don't want to say shopped, because it's not like they were like, shopping is more like we're trying to get rid of them. If not, we'll cut them. They talked to some teams who are in the tackle market, and some of those teams opted for younger or cheaper versions.
Okay, we'll see.
Bad move.
Yeah,
we'll see. No, this is like the really interesting stuff to me. It's like several teams who either signed tackles or were in the tackle market, had the chance for Tunsil, decided not to. Like, we're going to see how it goes.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, I know how it's going to go with Tunsil. Tunsil's going to do his shit. Like that's how it's going to go. CJ's wondering what the hell's going on. Yeah, and Jaden Daniels is going, thank you. Yeah, everything.
Jaden Daniels finna be back there eating popcorn. Chat. Jaden finna be back there eating popcorn, drinking him a smoothie. Then he gonna throw the ball to Terry or Debo coming across. I hope we get a receiver. Y'all tell me in the chat what receiver we should get, bro. I'm thinking Tyler Lockett. Stephon Diggs still isn't off the market, but I don't think that's a character guy that we want. So I think we stay away from Diggs. I don't know what tier guy, but I for damn sure don't want Michael Gallup. Keep that nigga out of Virginia. Keep him out of Fairfax. Keep him out of D.C., to Fredericksburg, to wherever you want to put it. Don't even let Michael Gallup touch the border. I don't want that guy. He's trash completely. He's done. The man had to unretire. I don't want anything from Dak's team. I don't care. Because if we was going to do that, we might as well just re-sign De'Ami Brown. He only cost a measly $10 million. We ain't spent shit yet. We haven't spent anything. Top 5 teams in spending cap space. I got it on my phone. Hopefully we can look at it on if I can screen share it. So the Patriots up there, they spent like almost 300 mil. Patriots, Panthers, Jaguars, Colts, Packers. That we're not even in the top 5 in spending cap space, and we were 3rd most in cap space coming into free agency. We haven't done shit. We must be holding it for a bag. Somebody's getting a big bag. We're finna give somebody a big bag. Got to be Terry or look for it. I think Terry might get re-signed to 30-something mil a year, or we might get Trey Hendrickson and sign him to a big bag. You know what I'm saying? We holding that money. Just like what the Steelers did with DK. Gave him 150 M's. He said he wanted to play it in warm, but that money talked. The Steelers gave him 150 mil, and he went straight to the Steelers. Now look at the money he making. Now it's time for Terry to get more of his bag. I'm not going to lie. Maybe we keep re-signing folk. Commanders free agency. Let's see what's going on with Twitter on that.
Goals. Looking ahead in the NFC. Dan.
They've closed the gap. It's a very big gap. And it's
I don't want to hear Dan mouth. Fuck that nigga. Thoughts on the Commanders free agency haul so far? We done made some moves better than past time. So I can't be hungry for it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be just our front office did things that our team has never done before, and that's what I'm grateful for. So I can't ask for too much because you have done so much. You have done so much. We got Debo, we got an offensive lineman, we got reincarnated Trent Williams to block for our guy JD. Javon Kinlaw is not no slab. You check the tape on that man, he's getting after the quarterback and he's stopping the run. The man can tackle. So I think those are 3 good additions. But we need a fucking corner. We need a DN. Pronto, ASAP, yesterday. We ain't done shit today. We ain't did nothing. I know the Will Harris signing. He got 10 million. He got upwards of 10 million, 8 million, 2 years. Cool. He got his bag. But we are missing out on key players that can take us over the top and beat. Like JD5 could do what he could do with the scraps he had out there. I just feel like there's one more thing we need to add to JD5. Make us unbeatable. I don't get why these teams just go out, spend your money, be unbeatable. Do it while JD5 making like I think he's what 18 million this year or 6 million or something like that this year. He ain't costing shit. What y'all think, Chad? This Will Harris guy, this re-signing the Jeremy McNichols. Let's see if I can get the top 5 money and spend it. NFL. Okay, NFL. Well, CBS. Okay, let's see, because I seen it on here. Well, hey, look, Cooper Kupp, he's still available. Chad. So y'all tell me where y'all think he'll go. I don't think he gets picked up by us, but the Rams do have Puka Nacua, Tutu Atwell, Kyron Williams, and Devontae Adams. Could we not have Debo, Terry, and Cooper Kupp, B-Rob at our team could be unbeatable on offense. How are you stopping my offense? I just need one more piece to say you're not stopping my offense. You're just not. And then we got to think about the draft. And I seen mock drafts out there. Golden. That man's a beast. And this shit is laughable. This shit is hilarious. You give Darius Slayton 36 mil. You couldn't pay Saquon 33 million over the last 3 years. You nutcases. You could have still asked Saquon for less money than when you would have signed Darius sorry ass Slayton. What has Darius Slayton done? Done a damn thing. These guys are nutcases, and they the reason why we even got beat. It's really the Giants' fault. The reason why we lost in the NFC Championship is the Giants' fault, and I don't give a fuck what anybody say. It's the Giants' fault, and y'all feel me on that. You feel me on that. Because why are you that dumb? Why are these front offices this dumb? It's Saquon Barkley. You want to either re-sign Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley. Why is this even a question? Re-sign fucking Saquon Barkley, you nutcases. I don't care what he was going to do if he wasn't going to do this with the Eagles. I hate when people say that. Oh, he wasn't going to do that. He wasn't going to do that if he stayed with the Giants. Who cares? It still improves your chances of winning. Now look at him. You got Malik Neighbors with no Saquon. Just imagine if you kept that. Sam Darnold. He ain't got no weapons now. He probably done for. Who was I looking for in here? Top 5 teams in cap space is spending cap space right now. Hold on. Top 5 spenders in cap space. So hold on. This is not it. I don't think this is it. Oh, wait, the biggest spenders of the offseason after the first 24 hours of legal tampering. Oh yeah, this is it. So these are some of the top 5 teams. I think the Patriots are number 1 though. And the crazy part is the Milton that they got from the Eagles is their highest paid player ever in history. Like that sounds insane. So we start as top 3 in cap space, but we're not even in the top 5 in spending wise in this offseason. I don't know. We're holding something. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. See, top 5 teams with most cap space starting in free agency before the spending period and before we got to Sunday and Monday and Tuesday today. So Pats, Raiders, Commanders, Bears, Cardinals. Patriots spend their money. I think the Bears spent a lot of their money. I think let's see who's up there. Packers, were they top 5? So a lot of the teams up here that there's a lot of teams up here that that were in the top 5 with the cap space this year, just not spending. I don't know what they're holding on. Is Will Harris even fucking good? Terry, I don't know, Terry. I don't know this guy. Javon Holland was there. Reed, who went to the Patriots, like Justin Reed. I wanted those guys. I don't know what Will Harris has done. The Saints did play a good game against us last year. You can't fake it. But Terry McLaurin, we all know that Terry McLaurin that game should have had 800. Should have had 800 yards just on that day. No cap. The man, Jaden Daniels missed him on 3-4 wide open throws down the field. But I don't know if this guy, Will Harris, is any good. Like, these are the numbers. Y'all tell me, is this guy even worth? There's no excitement to this signing. None at all. This day of free agency has been trash. I'm sorry. I'm breaking through. I'm not even going to hold back on us. Chat. We ain't done shit. Just like what I just showed y'all. Top 5 teams in cap space heading into free agency. We are at number 3. This is the top 5 in spending. I see us doing our thing to try to go all in. We got Debo. We got our left tackle. We're re-signed key guys. Zach Ertz didn't leave. Bobby Wagner didn't leave. We lose De'Ami Brown. We lose Jeremy Chin. You know what I'm saying? We signed Javon Kinlaw. We released Jonathan Allen. So the moves has been there. Some moves have been there, but if not for trades, we wouldn't be doing anything right now. Just think about that. All of our big splashes have been trades. We've been using picks. We only played basically one guy for real in free agency, and that's Javon Kinlaw. 45 mil. So I'm not sure. Let's look into John Con. Y'all still see my screen. See what he has said on Twitter or anything. Okay. This is Will Harris tweet. So he's happy. God is the greatest, man. Let's go, dog. Can't wait to rock out with the guys. So he's very happy to be on our team and Will Harris. The Commanders have agreed to terms with Will Harris on a 2-year, $8 million with a max value of $10 million. Former third-round pick of the Lions heads to Washington after one season with the Saints. So this might be a tough guy, you know what I'm saying, under Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell, he got some tough players, you know what I'm saying, to come in and out of the Lions, you know what I'm saying. So he was with the Lions for a minute, only played 1 year with the Saints, and the Saints played good against us. So there's potential there. Maybe he makes a name for himself. I'm not going to lie. I don't know you, Will Harris. I don't know you. I don't. But I love it for him. I love it for him and his family because that's life-changing for anybody that then played his way, got to the point where he can get a contract with it, $10 million on it. You know what I'm saying? Good for him. So I'm not hating on anybody who getting their money. But as a fan, as a football fan, that feels like we're trying to build to something. And the investment we put in chat, I just feel like we don't know this guy. I speak for a lot of people out there. We just don't know this guy. Don't know him. But sometimes you don't have to know him for them to be good. As long as he getting we getting some play out of him. We're getting some play out of him. My bad. Has agreed to terms. Can't sign until 4 p.m. Washington sign. Yes. Harris. 6'2". Like I said, Yep. I guess John Bates. Oh, more news. I forgot about this. Because the Vikings did sign Jonathan Allen to $60 million. Man got his bag. You know what I'm saying? So he found a new place. Shout out to Jonathan Allen finding his new spot to go to. And yeah, appreciate him. He got his bag. Jonathan Allen got his bag. But other than that, we haven't seen nothing. This is interesting. What y'all think about this? In a Cliff Kingsbury offense, bro could be lethal. Bro could be he could be a secret weapon. Kyle Juszczyk, I think we need to take a stab at it. I think we need to take a stab at him. And let me change up this banner. My gosh. My bad, chat. What's next for the Commanders in free agency? What's next? What do we go after next? It has to be a DN, chat. If the next signing is some bullshit ass I don't care what it is. If it's not a DN, I don't like it. I think we draft a DB. I think we draft one of these fast 4-3 guys. But what is next? I think we should take not a bad player. It's a fullback. Maybe not that important to some guys, but he's been good in a Kyle Shanahan offense, in an offense that has a lot of things to it. At Cliff Kingsbury, he has a college offense. It works, but he has some niceness to him, and he could be a secret weapon if we take a look at him. Like I said, I don't want him, and it is. Ain't it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. Wide receiver Mike Gallo was going to visit it today. Visiting Commanders Tuesday confirms. It's 7 p.m. now. It's 7 p.m. He met with him. I'm glad we we might be moving on from that guy because I do not want that guy. Don't step even a foot past Virginia borders. The state line, do not cross that shit. Michael Gallup, I don't want you. Okay. NFL free agency. Okay, see, what do we have left? Does anybody know what we even have left? Best players remaining on the NFL free agency market as of early Tuesday morning. Okay, this is right now as of Tuesday morning. Some of these guys are still here. Maybe some of these guys might be gone. Let's go down through the line. Like, bro, we might could get some of these guys. Who can we get? Who can we slide in? Okay. As in, people want to talk about the third receiver. Let's start with offense, and then we'll go to defense, and then we'll switch back and forth with what we think and who we come down to pick out one of these guys. Y'all tell me in the chat. Shout out the name in the chat. I'll talk about it. I'll put your comment on the screen, and we'll talk about the guy that you might want. First off, I'm going to say Keenan Allen. You might can get a guy in Keenan Allen or D-Hop to fit that third spot, that third role that can give you maybe some slight production. Keenan Allen injury prone, D-Hop still a high catch guy. You know what I'm saying? He still can get you a catch. Tight end Evan Ingram's, I think you talk about him. I think we need to get a fast moving tight end that might can take it 20 to 70 yards. Zach Ertz is still our guy, our captain, but we got to get younger at that spot. Evan Ingram is a nice name to look at. Tyler Lockett, I talked about this already. I think he will be a great third spot. We need a little guy to go from 0 to 100. To go 0 to 100, chat. We need that. We need that. We need that. We're not worried about anything. Let's highlight this guy right here, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. Where's Aaron Rodgers going? He need to go to the couch. That's where Aaron Rodgers needs to be. He needs to get his Lay's chips. He needs to get his newspaper. He needs to get his seat that he kicks his feet up. And you can sit right there on the couch next season and watch NFL football with all of us. It's time to hang it up. Anybody, since Brady retired, all quarterbacks from that era, be gone. We're good. We're good. You're not Tom. You're not him. It's time for you to get on. It's time for us to move on from Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what team out. Steelers seem to want to get him or something. You might as well keep Russ. You might as well keep Russ. What conversations are we having with this guy? Straight bozo. But hey, he might come back and shock a lot of folks. Who knows? That name just ring a bell. Aaron Rodgers. Sound like it should be a good name. Stephon Diggs. Where would he go? Patriots look to give Chris Godwin, I think, 60 mil. The Chris Godwin decided to take 20 mil less to stay with the Bucks. So will they end up trying to strike a deal with Stephon Diggs and he heads to the Patriots, added to Drake May? And Mike Vrabel, and that team he just spent a lot of money on defensive wise. Amari Cooper, keep him out of Virginia borders. Woodbridge, no matter where you keep him from any area away from Virginia. Care where you want it. Amari Cooper will not step foot in D.C. or Maryland, whatever you want to put it. He's not going to be stepping foot on my team, on the Washington Commanders. I don't give a fuck. Yes, if they bring him in and give him a deal, I got to accept him. I just have to accept him. But I don't want to. I don't want to. And we all know, you feel me on that, chat. We don't want him. Josh LMB, shout out Josh LMB. back in the chat. Appreciate you for joining in today, Josh Ellenbeat. Tunsil is a top 3 tackle. He is a top 3 tackle, left tackle. He's been one of the best, 91.7 pass grade since 2022. My guy's blocking shit. He's pancaking shit. He's doing whatever he needs to do to protect JD. Y'all remember in that Bucks game, my boy was bleeding. I'm like, no. He's worth it. Got to protect JD5. We got to protect JD5. Got to. Maybe we get another piece. I think we lost Cornelius Lucas, some big tackle we used to have. We had. I think we lost a lineman. Maybe we go lineman again. Mekhi Becton is a guy you see right here on Twitter that's still a free agent. He was on the Eagles. Big guy. Had a down year with the Jets. Got on the Eagles. Played really well with the line he was in. I think he could fit well with Laremy Tunsil. He could teach him a couple things. The guy is a 5-time Pro Bowler. So we get a young tackle with free agency, and then boom. I think we can steal some guys away from there. And the Eagles been losing a lot of people. They've been losing a lot of people. Like CJ Gardner-Johnson, he thought he was safe, got his ass traded. The Philadelphia Eagles have already lost 6 key defenders from last year's Super Bowl winning team. So they're getting weaker. So while they're getting weaker, let's get stronger, chat. Let's get stronger. Josh Sweat gone. We ain't got to worry about his annoying ass no more. CJ Gardner-Johnson, old trash talking ass, get his ass out the building. I'm tired of him. He just wanted to duck Debo. He said, let me get out of Debo's division before he already cooked me. Because Debo was going to come out there and prove a point and bake his ass. I'm kind of mad that they moved on from him. Because he need his ass whooped. Isaiah Rodgers. I guess that's a good player for them. Orrin Burks, Darius Slay, veteran corner. But they got some corners to back them up. But they lost some key players. So let's get better, chat. Let's get better. Also, the 49ers lost a bunch of players. 49ers then lost a lot of players. Who is this? Well, there's a lot of guys gone. And that time when they botched that overtime is what killed them. That was their last shot at winning the Super Bowl. Kyle Shanahan just can't get over the top. I knew it was his last chance anyway. I knew it was the 49ers' last chance after that Super Bowl after they choked it to the Chiefs when they really should have beat them. The astronauts gone and Josh Dobbs. Elijah Mitchell was a great backup for Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is one of those guys that we need to be worried about if he is gone for another year. The man did what? I think messed up his Achilles tendonitis in both legs or some shit. Like, what the fuck is going on with you, Christian? Dre Greenlaw, big name. I wish we would have signed. They lost Hugh Funga, safety gone, Travarius Ward to the Colts. Added with Kenny Moore and guard Aaron Banks. But this is some of the losers from free agency. I think we still on the winner side, but we need another one more big splash. I think if you give me one more big splash, I'm good. I'm good till the draft time. I'm good till draft time. I just need one more big splash out of you, out of the Commanders. I need one more big splash. Zach Ertz, our guy, back with us. The captain's back. I don't know about this Will Harris guy, but y'all tell me. New Commander D tackle Javon Kinlaw with the message via IG. Just cut the film on. It don't lie. Just cut the film on. It don't lie. You check out Javon Kinlaw. The man can definitely get to the quarterback. He had Daron Payne. Him and Daron Payne go eat up in that at that D tackle spot. Just like how the Bucks, they got them fast D tackles. That's some fast D tackles we got down there that can get off a block. So offenses better be worried about what we got going on. And we need to stop the run. Will Harris might be a low-key signing because he's a guy who can get into the running game, make some tackles when they're there. The Saints D line wasn't giving up a lot of rushing yards. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But that might be the reason why he had less tackles than Jeremy Chin. You know us. We were 30th in rushes allowed. So Jeremy Chin just had better tackling stats because we was getting our ass burnt up and we got to go against Saquon fucking twice a fucking year till 2029. So we need somebody to tackle this guy, and Will Harris might be a guy that we need to tackle, chat. That we need to have tackling for.
In Tobago with my two older brothers. Just growing up in Northeast Washington, D.C. Pretty much homeless, living in basements. Well, we went without electricity, no water, things like that. We had to use the neighbors' hose to fill up totes of water. We would take them back in the house. We had gas stove. You would light the stove with a little match or something.
So Javon Kinlaw grew up in D.C. That's actually interesting for people who don't know. And this is actually, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? He came from humble beginnings.
Get a tall pot, boil the water, mix it with some cold water, put it in a bucket, take it upstairs, take a shower like that. But at a young age, we just thought that was normal. You know, that's how we was living. We didn't know how everybody else was living, but we knew that's how we was living. And we was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially me. But now that I look back at it, it was tough, man. But it made me a man, you know, at a young age. Grew up early, definitely. So it was, like I said, man, I didn't think that it was that bad, you know. That's what.
Hey, look, like that's what every little kid for real. The circumstances you be going through as a little kid, you still having fun no matter what. That shit don't matter. When you got your sisters, your brothers, or your family by your side, and y'all can go through anything, bro. That shit is real tough. What Kinlaw had at the Senior Bowl said at the Senior Bowl. So tough guy, tough minded guy, and been with a family who's been through a lot growing up, especially his parents. But like I say, as kids, we going through this stuff, we seeing it, but we thought it was normal. You know what I'm saying? So, Lattimore, Harris, teammates back with the Saints, they get back together. I'm expecting Lattimore to have a better year than the ending year that he did have, and I like that we got one of his guys from the Saints there, and you know the Saints always have a great defense. You know the Saints always got a great defense. It's some of the plays that Will Harris is making.
Sure is. Fake it to him here though. Now they're going to send it back, and he's in trouble, and he's dead for a loss.
And we know Bucky Irvin ain't no shab to get down. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy that can get going in a good way. So that's a great tackle by our guy Will Harris, who will be joining our Bobby Wagner led defense.
Sure is. Fake it to him here though. Now they're going to send it back, and he's in trouble, and he's dead for a loss. Will Harris, the safety, read that trick play all the way.
I ain't gonna lie. Number 5 is a tough number too. You can't lie. Number 5 is a tough number. That's awesome. Yeah, that was awesome by Kinlaw. What happened with Kinlaw? I did see your comment. Awesomeness. Appreciate you in the chat. George, my Brody, what's going on, chat? What are your thoughts on us getting the Saints guy? Yeah, we've been talking about it for a little while now. I did talk about it more at the beginning of the show. And appreciate y'all for joining back into another episode of Lace 'em Up Sports Talk Show. And yeah, I'm talking about it now. This man, he looks like a good tackler. Looks like a really another Jeremy Chin. He really looks like another Jeremy Chin. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's pretty tough in the running game. He's pretty tough going coast to coast. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know coverage wise. He isn't. I'm not sure if he's there, but he's there in the passing game. So I mean in the running game. So I'm not sure about this guy. Javon Holland is what I wanted. For real. Or Justin Reed, who just signed with the Saints. The Saints won't shit. The Giants won't shit. We could have easily took that cash. We could have easily upped it and got any one of those guys. There's no way y'all want to play for the Giants and y'all want to play for the Saints. There's no way. I don't think so. He's 29 years old, so another 29-year-old, like kind of like Debo, kind of like the guys. We're kind of getting some veteran guys on the team, more up there in age, but played 5 years in Detroit under Dan Campbell. So knows the defense, knows how the tenacity to be at one of those high character guys, and already ready to play for our team, as you've seen in the tweet earlier. He can play all over the secondary. So whatever you need him to do, there's some of the plays
because
here.
of the injuries they've dealt with there.
There's some of the plays here.
By Will Harris. The attitude and the toughness that he brings.
Yeah, I mean, he was part of those good Detroit defenses, signed him this year at free agency. Happy to have him back. Ball's up there for a long time. Dak wants to give CD a chance, but that ball in the air that long.
I ain't gonna lie, that might be a flag. But hey, look, fuck CD. Hit him in his chest.
He looks left. You're going to get Harris to come out of the middle of the field there and make a hit. Good clean hit.
And Young is throwing on first down. To the ground, ruled an interception by Will Harris, who spins inside the 40-yard line.
That was a terrible pass by Bryce. I mean, what the fuck were you throwing it at?
And Young is throwing on first down. To the ground, ruled an interception by Will Harris, who spins inside the 40-yard line.
Okay.
It looked like an overthrow.
Okay, chat. I'm seeing something, a little bit of something, chat. What we got here? This on the Cowboys? Strapping. This on the Giants? Strapping. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we got to look at some tape on him, Brody. We might just got to look at a little bit of tape on him, Brody. At this point, I see a drafting a defensive end. I'm not sure about that. I think we go either corner or we either go DB or we go maybe another offensive lineman, or maybe defensive end might be it. But if we not getting Abdul Carter, I'm not seeing the D end for sure out of the draft like that. I got to take some more tape out and look at more guys out of the draft for D ends. But the Quinyon Judkins, Golden, Nate Wiggins, we got some high Henderson from Ohio State. We got some Abuka. We got some crazy wide receiver talent, some crazy corner talent, some crazy. This is the time to draft the DB, draft the wide receiver, draft the moving all over the place type of guy, because these guys are moving fast. New Washington Commander safety Will Harris in 2024 recorded 61 tackles, 3 pass breakups, interception, 2 TDs, two TDs allowed, so not allowing a lot of TDs. 61.6 coverage grade. Not that great, but this is a guy. Look, he can tackle. You can just tell this guy can tackle. You just tell. And you wearing number 5. We did something today, but it's not what we thought. Not gonna lie, it was pretty quiet today. I didn't like today. I just didn't like it. Will Harris, definitely a question mark in my mind. I'm not sure what I do with my hat. Okay. My fault, chat. I threw my hat down earlier, man. I'm just a little frustrated, chat. A little frustrated. Not getting the guys that I thought we were gonna get. Just we're not getting the guys that we thought we were gonna get. But we ready for it. We ready for it. Damn, I forgot they got beat 41-19. Got they ass whooped. I bet you CD gonna remember that hit once we play him again. Man. But I trust in Adam Peters. I trust in him. He's made a lot of moves lately, and I trust that this might be a good move. I think I trust my guy. I think I trust him. So let's just go through it right here quick. A little recap. Little recap right quick, and then we're gonna finish off the stream. I'm not gonna make it one of them crazy long streams, you know what I'm saying? Because there's not a lot going on, but I will be back on here tomorrow to talk about the signings for the third day of NFL free agency. It started off a little crazy, and you know what happens? It starts to cool off, and there's going to be nothing left on Friday. You know what I'm saying? On Friday, you might as well be picking from the scraps. And on Saturday, you might be wanting to pick from the scraps. So the third day, I think I see it a little bit heated up again. Diggs still on the market. I don't know. Bosa signed with the 49ers. I seen a report or something. Let's go, Joey Bosa, right quick, because I'm not sure if he got signed. Oh, Joey Bosa is officially joining his brother on the 49ers. 49ers is expected to sign Joey Bosa. Just in, the 49ers have been having good conversation with Joey Bosa. So he still hasn't signed yet. Because I'm not sure if they've been talking to him or has he been signed, Chad? Y'all tell me. Has this guy been signed? At least we hopefully are not getting Gallup. Thank God. Because it's getting on 7:30. He was supposed to be meeting with him today. Thank God. I do not want him. I don't. Do not want Michael Gallup. I don't. Keep him away from Virginia. Don't even bring him in here. The 49ers and the Dolphins are definitely in the mix for Joey Bosa. I don't understand how we're not in the mix. I see 49ers get rid of Leonard Floyd, though. That's pretty interesting one. Because Leonard Floyd, one of those guys that can come off the edge. Basically a Von Miller type of build, like a skinny guy. And Leonard Floyd, I think his name is. Yeah. 49ers are releasing veteran DN Leonard Floyd after one season with the team. Floyd started all 17 games for San Francisco and had 8.5 sacks. That's pretty good production. 8.5 sacks in 17 games. It's not 10. It's not what Dante Fowler's put up. And I think we might need to re-sign him if we start to get low on DNs in free agency. But veteran type of guy. I remember him playing on the Rams on that great team with Aaron Donald. So veteran guy on the D line. We might need to take in consideration a jab at. But okay. No, let's start off with Debo. So we trade for Debo. We trade for Debo Samuel, which was amazing. I don't care. He fits our offense. Adam Peters cooking up. Debo says, I love you to San Francisco. Cleanly up out of there. Like, this guy takes 10-yard plays and takes some 80. And he could break tackles. He's looking for a touchdown every time he touches the ball. It's facts. It's facts. So, dynamic guy gets added. Adam Peters, you know the partnership they had. They're familiar there. They're familiar there. Then we got the re-signings of Bobby and Zach Ertz. You know,
honestly, some of the most fun I've ever had playing football, and just being able to be a part of this team, be a part of this group of guys has been really, really enjoyable.
You know what I'm saying? We get Ertz back. We got Bobby. We got all our captains back. We got Bobby back. We got Reeves back. McLaurin, Ertz is still here. I mean, we got all our guys back. So then we get Laremy Tunsil. No, we actually signed Javon Kinlaw first, but we ain't got to go to that. But Laremy Tunsil, breaking news that we got him. So we was on fire. Another blockbuster trade for a guy. We got a lot. We gave up a lot of picks though. As you can see here on this right here, we gave a little. a third round pick, a 7th round pick in 2025, a 2nd and a 4th round pick in 2026. And Laremy Tunsil's been traded to a lot of teams. Like 3 teams he's been traded to. Over the years. So I'm using my left hand. That's why I'm typing slow. At first, I was shocked and upset about the Texans trading Laremy Tunsil, but after digging into the details, I not only understand it, I love the move. My full breakdown on why it happened, the cap impact. Houston gets 2nd rounder, 4th rounder. This is all the trade details and that. But I'm sure he got traded to Houston from, I forget what team it was. It's Dolphins. That's who he got traded from. Dolphins to Houston, now to Washington. So he's been kind of all over the place. Brody been all over the place. Man, what? Yeah, nah, Adam's been locked in. I ain't gonna lie. These are the best moves that we made in a long time, chat. Long time. Hopefully we get some better moves through free agency. Tell me what's the best move. Y'all put that in the comment section. What's y'all favorite move out there? The free agency, the Debo, Tunsil, Javon Kinlaw. What's the best move that has happened so far for the Washington Commanders? And has this been the best free agent off season in Commanders history? Awesomeness Sports. I can't wait for Washington Commanders season. I can't wait for Washington Commanders season 2. I can't wait for it. Awesomeness. I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see what we got going on. I'm hyped to see what this team is gonna look like. I'm hyped to put BTA to any Eagles fan, to any Cowboys fan, and if the little Giants, they're not even the Giants, the mini me's. One of the mini me's, they want to get B2. I'm ready to BTA. George, what is going on with Dante Fowler? The man is on Twitter going off, ain't he? The man on Twitter going off, ain't he? I think he said something on Twitter, George. Talking about that, man, they don't want to pay nobody. Hold on. Ain't this him? Dante Fowler 6. Man, took it. I think he took the tweet down. Let's go, Dante Fowler tweet. Well, he said something like, tired of this crap. I got more sacks than the name brand guns. Like, it should pop up now. Okay, this is what he said on Twitter. I think he took it down now. I played half of the snaps and got the same starts of the people y'all be dick riding on. Let it make sense. For real, I'm tired of this shit. He basically, this emoji talking about shit. We're all grown here. So he's pretty pissed off about the number he's probably getting in free agency. He probably thinks he should be getting upwards of 60 mil, 40 mil. He feels like he should be getting the credit he deserves. But he's not getting that. He did have 10 sacks this year. Maybe we re-sign him. I'm not sure if we re-sign him. Maybe we give him the money he's due, but he's pretty mad about his number he's probably getting in free agency. I don't know what's going on with guy George. DeAndre Hopkins just signed with the Ravens. Wow, DeAndre Hopkins. The Ravens always doing. The Ravens. Why don't you just get a top receiver? Ravens expected to sign wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins to a 1-year, $6 million deal. So Lamar gets his boy. Let me FaceTime my brother. You know he a Ravens fan. We got to get Devin in the chat. We got to get Devin in the chat. Big B Moore fan. My brother, a Big B Moore fan. I got to call him up. He might answer. He might answer. D-Hop chat. Tell the chat. D-Hop. What you think about him? What he got signed? He got signed with the Ravens. You see it now? You just looking at it? You
go and get these old wide receivers. We need him.
Y'all hear him, chat? Bro, I thought you.
He's wide.
He watched Devin Trey. Hey, look, I'm on stream right now. They just broke it to me in the chat that DeAndre Hopkins signed with y'all. I'm sorry, y'all should have got Devontae Adams, bro. Y'all tweaking, bro.
On the West Coast.
Yeah, you're right. Y'all should have got who else was DK? Y'all would have got DK. That would have been crazy work. He's still available. But DeAndre Hopkins, I'm not sure, bro. I don't know. That's Harbaugh.
When he was it on the trade deadline? It was like years back. It was like 2020.
Yeah. Y'all should have got him earlier. Now he old as shit. He's done, man. I don't know why y'all got him, Lamar. But this is a guy, D-Hop can catch the ball. At least you got that. Y'all had a problem in the Super Bowl not catching in the playoff game not catching the ball. D-Hop will catch it if he get the ball in the red zone.
If Mark Andrews in another team, they say if he get traded draft night.
All right, Devin, I'm gonna get back on the stream.
All
right, gang. Hey, my brother, you a big Ravens fan, bro. So I knew he was gonna say that because he been looking for a number one receiver for Lamar for a minute, and D-Hop to the Ravens is kind of I don't know. I don't know. He got the name to him, but DeAndre Hopkins hasn't been that good for the last couple years. I'm not gonna lie. 5-time Pro Bowl. DeAndre Hopkins reached an agreement today on a 1-year, $5 million deal that could get up to $6 million with Baltimore Ravens. The Eagles going to the White House. Eagles officially have accepted invitations to the White House. Crazy. So y'all switching up now since that's crazy. Yeah. Free agent linebacker Devin Bush reached an agreement on a 1-year, $3.25 million deal to return to the Cleveland Browns. Xavier Woods played 100% of Carolina's defensive snaps. You see J.C. Horn contract? Crazy. Free agent safety Xavier Woods reached an agreement today on a 2-year deal with the Tennessee Titans. And this just broke too. DeAndre Hopkins to the Ravens. That's kind of crazy, chat. I don't know what's gonna happen. I got a lot of Ravens fans and friends. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta hit them up after the stream. But hey, Jacoby Brissett to the Cardinals. The man that been everywhere. I don't think Jacoby. They really should have just kept Sam Howell on the bench and put in Jacoby Brissett for that season. But I'm glad they kept Sam Howell in because we got JD fucking 5. Let's go. But not really that much going on. This is what I didn't like. Like, we should have paid Justin Reed. We should have paid him. And if we're gonna get Will Harris, we need some coverage. We need guys who can cover so we can get sacks if you're gonna bring in a DN. That's all I'm saying. But love you guys, bro. I will be on tomorrow, 6:30 chat. I appreciate y'all so much. George, shout out George in chat. Shout out Awesomeness. Keep commenting. Y'all keep coming back in the chat. Josh LNB, I appreciate you joining back. Terry McLaurin, I appreciate you joining in. Maybe not the real Terry McLaurin, but that's still my guy, Terry McLaurin, in the chat. Terry McLaurin, the GOAT. He is the GOAT. So next move tomorrow needs to be a DN. It needs to be a defender. It needs to be somebody that I can pop my eyes out to, please. We're not even top 5 in spending cap space. So keep Washington in y'all hearts. Hopefully we make a big move tomorrow. And I'll see y'all in the chats. Appreciate y'all.